If you want to know more about 3-on-3 basketball leagues, you're in the right place because tonight I am live at our 12th Annual Wayzata 3-on-3 basketball league. We have 87 teams here tonight, both boys teams and girls teams ranging from 3rd grade through 12th grade. And if you tuned in last week when I was live at our Maple Grove League, one thing you'll see different tonight is that it is our first week of this league, so we have teams checking in. They need to turn in their liability waiver forms to pick up their team t-shirts. I'm Christy, if you haven't met me before, and I am the person behind the 3-on-3 Hoops Hub Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and the 3-on-3 Hoops Hub website. My husband Mike and I have been running 3-on-3 basketball leagues for 23 years in Minnesota through our company called Midwest 3-on-3. And I'm here now with 3-on-3 Hoops Hub trying to help others do what we're doing because 3-on-3 is just really such a great way for kids to experience playing basketball. So we're going to head on over here and look at the check-in table and how people pick up their t-shirts, and then we'll head on into the gym. And while I'm turning the camera around, would you guys take a minute to just go into the comments and please tell me where you're watching from. Last week when I was live, there was over 2,000 views on that post, and very few of you were brave enough to tell me where you were watching from, which was disappointing because I really want to know where else are people interested in 3-on-3 basketball. It can't just be in Minnesota. So don't be shy. Let me know where you're watching from, even if you're watching the rebroadcast, because I can go back and see those comments later. Okay, so we're going to turn the camera around. All right, so here we have the entryway where we set up our check-in table. And you'll see people kind of standing out here because they're waiting for the rest of their team to arrive. And everyone has to sign the waiver. Once the waiver's all ready to turn in, they'll bring it up to this check-in table. And then you can see some of the shirts left behind there where they're still going to get those handed out to teams when they turn in their waivers. So the person sitting there is my youngest daughter, Sammy. And then the girl standing is my niece, Kayla, and we're going to try to talk to her. She's not as shy. So, Kayla, come on over here, please. Hi, Kayla. All right, I'm on Facebook Live, and I wanted to just have you tell people how many leagues you've played in. She's a super stud basketball player, by the way. How many leagues have you played in, and tell us what you like about playing 3-on-3 basketball, okay?
So, I'm Caleb. I played like 15 and 20 leagues, and what I like about them is I can try new moves, and there's no coaches yelling at me for like making a mistake or anything. And me and my team, we can do plays, and we can do whatever we really want. And yeah, I like it a lot. Thank you.
Thanks, Kayla. Okay, wait, will you snap this back on me?
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Let's get my microphone back on. Thank you. We're going to head into the gym. You can see here, this is where we set up our table with the schedule and any important handouts people might need. Concussion policy is something that you have to have. Now, I asked them to turn the music down for us because Facebook isn't going to like the music. Here comes Pat. He's one of our amazing site directors. Hi, Pat. Okay, so here we come into the facility. At this place, we have 8 half-court games going. I'll kind of pan it so you can see. Oh, and of course I came in right between games. All right, well, see teams shaking hands when they're done. So our games run for 20 minutes running time, and now we'll put 5 minutes up on the clock before the next round starts. So all of our games will always start on time. We've got some really great officials working for us that are just super fun with the kids. A lot of times they'll shoot baskets and stuff between games with the kids. They just make it really fun. We got all the parents hanging out here. Since I went live last Sunday, here we got a free throw shootout. So when we have a tie game, we have a free throw shootout. Each team will send 3 shooters to the line, and then whoever has made the most after each team shoots 3, they're the winners. If it's still tied, like maybe each team makes 2 free throws, then it will go to sudden death free throws. So since I went live last Sunday, I had some people contact me and ask me some questions, and they shared some of their stories and thoughts about 3-on-3, which was really cool for me. And I promise that if you guys send questions to me, I will do my best to help answer your questions. It's exciting for me to see that the whole idea of 3-on-3 leagues is resonating with people, and people are looking for ways to bring it to their community. Suspenseful. And we have the cheering. Excellent. Pink wins. Shake hands. So Derek sent me an email, and he said that his issue was finding a facility. So I'm going to share with you guys my pro tip for what to do so that you can get the facility that you want when you want it. And here is my rock star tip for you. Partner with a basketball organization, maybe your local traveling association or the varsity program, because they can get the facility and they can get it for cheaper than you can get the facility. And then they can also help you by promoting to their basketball database. So then what you want to do is you just set up some sort of a compensation plan, and you donate some money to their program for them getting the gym for you and for promoting. So it's really a win-win situation, because those kinds of groups are always looking for ways to fundraise, and they would way rather do something with basketball rather than, sell cookie dough or have a car wash or something. So that has worked really, really well for us. In fact, almost all of the 30-some leagues that we run, we work with co-promoters. So this is what we're seeing right here is we got rock, paper, scissors with the ref to figure out who's going to get the ball first. That's how we start the game, rock, paper, scissors. So I got another email that was a really fun, weird coincidence, really. Sarah sent me an email, and she said that she told me her 4 kids had played in our 3-on-3 leagues here in Minnesota, and then they moved out east. And she saw that we were helping somebody else run a 3-on-3 league out in the DC area. We're helping Zach run his first 3-on-3 basketball league. And she said her 4 kids are going to participate out there. So I thought that was a pretty fun coincidence. We run, like I said, like 30, I think we have 33 3-on-3 leagues right now in Minnesota. But with 3-on-3 Hoops Hub, we are branching out. We're branching out to help other people run 3-on-3 leagues. So we also have Van out in Phoenix, Arizona, and we have Kyle in northern Minnesota, who will be launching their first 3-on-3 leagues this fall. So if you're thinking that this is something that your community would love, and that maybe you are the person to bring it to your community, grab my free guide called 7 Proven Steps to Launch, Run, and Profit from Your Own 3-on-3 Basketball League. It's pinned to the top of top of the 3-on-3 Hoops Hub Facebook page. And if you can do those 7 steps that I have listed there, then you absolutely can be the person to bring this to your community. If you have any questions, please feel free to send them my way. I will work hard to give you guys all the help I can and give you answers to your questions. Also follow the 3-on-3 Hoops Hub Facebook page if you want to stay informed on all things 3-on-3. Thanks for being here with me at Wayzata. And if you are watching my first attempt today at this Facebook Live post, you saw that I shot the whole thing with the camera going the wrong direction. So fingers crossed I did it right this time. I'm really kind of a rookie at this. So thanks for being here. Until next time.